First, I'm going to say what's up, guys. Welcome to the podcast, SAT podcast, Sit and Talk with my guy, Thomas Austin. If you don't know who he is, I'm going to let him introduce himself.
Yeah, man. Thomas Austin. Y'all probably done seen me by now on Shane stuff. But yeah, man, I'm from Starkville, Mississippi. Repping the SIP. But yeah, man. What's up, bro?
So, man, we have been moving and we have been working. And I just want to kind of, I guess, just let you go over like how it's been working with me over the last, how long we've been working together so far?
It really ain't, the fun thing about it's not been that long. It's probably been a lot of like songs, not that long time span.
It's only been like a year?
Probably a year, yeah, probably only a year. Just a lot of songs in that year.
What do you feel like has been the biggest, the coolest thing that's happened in the last year working with me that you can, off the top of your head, just like?
I mean, my biggest thing is like to find someone is passionate about engineering as like I am as being an artist. That's kind of like the cool thing, because a lot of people, you just go through, you figure out how to do it, and you kind of just go through the motions of, engineering and stuff like that. But as an artist, you always trying to get better. So to know that your engineer is actively trying to get better as well, it's like I can sleep well at night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I definitely feel like there's a lot of, I think there's a lot of artists out there that don't have, or that are super passionate, but that maybe they don't have an engineer that's as passionate. And I definitely feel like you've got to have, if you're trying to get to your, big, famous, whatever your goal is, that's real big. I feel like both parties have to be super invested to what they're doing. Let's talk about, got to bring it up. We got to talk about Love is War for a second. Got to. How, like, I've been doing music, for a long time. And eventually, my career switched from focusing on being an artist to an engineer. And I never had a song do, over 100. So, as an artist, how does it feel to just have a song that hit 1 million?
I mean, well, it's kind of split emotions with it now as we kind of remove from it now. But obviously, initially, it was like mind-blowing because, like I said, when I first made that song, I had no anticipation that it was going to do over 1 million streams in, 4 months?
Yeah.
So when it did that, every time I'm seeing the numbers go up, I'm like, man, maybe it'll hit 100,000. And it's like, well, maybe it'll hit 2, and then 3. And then at some point, I'm just like, all right, yeah, it's going to hit 1 million. Like,
I think when it got to I don't know, I think
when it hit 3 or 4, I was like, yeah, it's going to hit 1 million. Now, I didn't think it was going to hit 1 million as fast as it did, but and the thing about it, I say it's all divine timing, because the way it works, so it dropped in June, and it was slowly, increasing. And so for a good 2 months, 3 months, it was on the upwards, like it was just constantly going up streams per day. And, I started monitoring it, and I'm like, maybe it'll hit 1 million close to my birthday, and so we was working on the album, trying to put the album together to drop on my birthday. And so as it kind of got close to the end of October, it started to like level off. I'm like, oh man, it's still doing crazy a day. It just stopped like going up.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, maybe it won't, it'll probably hit 1 million like at the end of the year. And then like it'll start doing like dips, like it'll just start dipping, then it'll shoot back up, then it'll dip and shoot back up. And I'm like, man, it may hit October. And I kid you not, probably like a week up until my birthday, it's like it slowed down for like 3 days. And right on my birthday, it just shot up and it crossed 1 million. And I thought that was kind of funny.
It's like the best birthday present ever.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of funny.
I'm kind of hoping, man, I've been monitoring 459, which I believe is somewhere around, 110,000 right now. But I don't have exact numbers, but it's probably close to that. And I'm just like, man, if it could get just a really good boost, bro. I do think that song could do 1 million.
No, I do. I'm honestly, I think the song better than Love Is War. It's just the sample in Love Is War. How that intro part had just really took off. But 459, I mean, it's no gimmicks with it. You know, it's just straight up. It's just a song. And so, yeah, behind the right video, whatever, the right person here, whatever, it definitely.
I feel like if you just
potential.
had one, one influencer on Instagram
for sure.
make a video to it, like it would definitely hit 1 million for sure.
Yeah, but yeah, my only thing about and like I said, how I had split emotions on it with the numbers, crossing over 1 million streams, it made me more aware of where my aim needed to be as far as music, because it's like outside looking in before the 1 million, it's like, man, I want a song with 1 million. And you think once you have a song with 1 million that you just made it. And it's like, well, dang, the next day I was like, back to regular scheduled program. And so it's like, man, how do I sustain this, or how do I turn music into a career?
Yeah.
And that's when I had to really focus on the business aspect of it. And that's when I realized, everybody posting these numbers. It's like, yeah, it's great, but it's all passive income, and it's pennies to a dollar. And so you're not really making real money. And that's what kind of sent me into a whole different mindset and a different level of motivation, was to figure out how to make this a full-time career. And I think that's where I'm at now. Trying to
You're definitely on the way to you're definitely on the way to it being full, I say another. We was talking about the other day. You said, how much longer you think until?
Nah, for real. Like, and you got to be real vocal about it, because even at the top of this year, it was so funny with Love Is War doing as well as it did on the internet. It was more so outside influences. It wasn't really like my stuff that was pushing it, as far as like the content behind it. But at the top of this year, I kind of joked and I was like, man, why everybody else got viral videos using my songs and I can't even have a viral video using my own song? Like, that is unbelievable to me. And like, I got this one dude, his first 1 million streams using one of my songs, and I'm like, that is unbelievable. And I can post the same video and it won't get 2,000 views. And it's like, man, and kid you not, whenever I posted that on Instagram, like 3 days later, I had 2 videos did over like 1.5 million combined.
They listening to you.
And it's like, man, but now it's crazy, like just the power of the tongue, for real. Like, you start saying some stuff and it'd be scary. Even like songs off the album.
Yeah.
Kind of like listening back, I'm like, man, I did say that on the album and it's coming true now. It's like, man, I gotta start being more aware of what I'm saying, because be scary when you read the lyrics and be like, man, I said this 6 months ago.
Yeah. Speaking on bodies of work, tell the people what we got coming. We got an EP coming. I'm gonna let you tell them the name and stuff.
Yeah, man, this Light in the Dark EP. I don't know when this video dropping, so I'm gonna dive too deep into it. But I mean, it ain't much to say about it. You know what I'm saying? It's a 6-song EP. I'm aiming to kind of change up the strategy with it. I want to do a pre-sale bundle kind of thing with it, where I'll allow my fans to have early access to it, and it'll come with a bonus track and a poster. And each EP, moving forward, I want to do like EPs and have different like capsules or bundles or whatever specific to each EP, and kind of like each one be its own like body of work. I think like a series, almost like mini series. It'd be
kind of cool if, like,
instead of working on an album, you know what I'm saying?
Like every time they purchased an EP, like beforehand, it came with something, and they collect those things. Yeah,
and it'll be, like I said, it'll be exclusive to said bundle, and I think it'll be like a timestamp thing. It's like, oh, you got this poster from 2024, like
10 years from now, they got
Right.
Like you might meet a fan where they show you each picture of everything that they
like
bought over the last.
Yeah, that would be hard. I need to figure out how to like. I need to figure out how to like make each one like.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be hard.
Like they all have a meaning at the end or something.
I know for the next EP, I'm gonna do a shirt. It's gonna be like, I was here before, some whatever, something like that.
Huh.
It'll be like a timestamp shirt, and the only way you can get the shirt will be like through the bundle. But yeah, man, I'm excited about it because one of the songs on there, it's a little different than my typical.
What does it start with? Which one?
Talking about the intro. Talking about Time Inspiring.
Oh,
just I'm trying to get in the sync. So that was a fun one to make because it was actually half produced by a sync producer, and then so it was kind of catered for a commercial sound already.
No,
so
you can tell it's a definite. Basically, guys, he's got this song that we did that's going to be on this future EP, and it feels like a Fast and Furious soundtrack that'd be on a movie like that. So it's just real big and real emotional and like powerful. So it's got like all these elements that make you feel like you're finna get in a Lambo and just.
It's gonna go crazy. And it's funny because you wouldn't think of it as those type of songs like the song that you would listen to, just like your regular day to day. But it's funny because it's actually like you can like it's a streamable song. Like it's not just a movie soundtrack song, but it does have certain elements to it, and I think it's gonna go crazy live. Cause all the like
like for shows and stuff?
It's gonna be like an experience.
No, I can just imagine like it being live and then it getting up to that.
Yeah,
drop.
that's what I'm saying.
That's
gonna be like you it's gonna be like you in a movie. Yeah.
It's also probably gonna honestly. For people who haven't heard it, if they're in a show, especially if it's got loud speakers and stuff,
probably gonna sound better.
Scare. I'm about to know. I say it's gonna scare some people.
Oh, you think so? Oh, yeah,
because it's a big change in just dynamics and volume.
Yeah,
it's just going from real and then just pow.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one.
But yeah,
all this content that you're making, man, I really push to tell a lot of these artists that come in here to kind of look at your page. I have a lot of newbies that come in here, and even a lot of people who have been doing it for a while. And some of them have great music. You go to their Instagram, and not that followers are the most important thing, but they'll have, they'll say they've been doing music for 4 years, but they have 1,000 followers. And then, 20 posts and 10 of them have music related, whatever. And it's just, so.
That's funny because it's funny being the example for I mean, I don't know. It's just funny, but.
It's what you want. But at the same time, it is funny.
It's kind of funny
because you're just doing you.
It's been kind of quick too. Even like you said, like it doesn't really matter about the followers. Because I mean, for a good year and a half, I've been, posting a lot of content and been consistent with it. And it's no secret that the people that follow me have seen it. But I'm like in the span of February to now, I probably done jumped like 20-some thousand followers in that short span. It's like now it's just like a different perspective. It's like, oh, he got it figured out. It's like I've been doing the same thing that it's a little tweaks and trial and error, little small things that, I kind of adjust to, but it wasn't like a rocket scientist. It wasn't like the next greatest discovery. I mean, I just literally the cliche.
I mean, it's almost the same thing with.
Yeah, I mean, I can say the content got better, but that's just from repetition.
I'm about to say that's kind of if you just stick to anything, you're naturally
right. So
unless you just, it's just not for you at all.
Yeah, I mean, the content got better, but the content got better because, like you said, eventually you keep doing something over and over again, trying to get better, like you're doing it with intention, not just doing it just to do it, going through the motions, but if you're doing it with intention, it's it's inevitable that you are going to get better. A lot of people just be doing stuff just to check the box, and you probably never get better because you don't even know what you did.
Artists have to stop posting if you're an artist and you're watching this right now,
What you about to say?
when your song drops and you post the cover art, and that's all you post, like, cool, we see the cover art. There's nothing, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with posting the cover art, but when you post the cover art and that's it, like you literally cannot expect your song to get streams outside of friends and family. Like, you have got to post to reach people on social media. Now, if that's not your goal, I have some people that, like, their goal is to come in here and make music for them. Take it home, and that's what they do. They barely drop anything, like they don't post, and they're okay with that. And that's cool if you want to do that. But if you're actually trying to, like, you want hella streams and you want hella followers and all that, but you're not posting at all.
Nah, you wanna know what I was gonna say? You know what I was gonna say?
What?
My pet peeve, boy, them Triller videos, boy.
Oh.
Boy, hey, it's 2024. This is a public service announcement. It's 2024. We have to let go of the Triller videos with the smoke effect.
With the flame effect.
With the flame, with the smoke effect, man.
Hunter's in the background, guys. He's laughing because he knows exactly what we're talking about.
With the watermark on the video.
Oh, it's got the Triller in the bottom. Is it bottom left or bottom right?
It's like, we got to get more creative in there. Like let's just be done with the Triller videos with the effects on. Like that.
I tell people to get CapCut.
CapCut probably better, but it's just, I don't know, it's just something about the Triller videos with the slow motion, with the flame, with the glitch effect. I don't know. I'm tired of seeing.
You weren't lying with the smoke thing. I just started thinking, like, where the whole screen almost has like a smoke filter.
Bruh.
Well, it's because they smoking on that gas, bro.
I don't care what they smoking on. Can we just please, 2024, can we please stop that?
Can we stop that? Well, look, guys, we're going to wrap it up. This is going to be it, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in. My guy, Thomas Austin, had to come through, say what's up. And I'm going to drop some links in the description, my links, his links, so you can go check his stuff out, and you can see more of my videos and whatnot. But yeah, appreciate y'all being here. Peace.